Good afternoon, children. Please sit down.
Thank you, Auntie.
Okay. So today we are going to start a new lesson in geography, and I am going to show you some slides on the basis of which we are going to start the lesson. Okay. Now, this is the first slide. Now, what do you see here? Yes, Sufi. This is the Earth or the globe. Okay, this is the Earth or the globe, isn't it? Now, what different other things do you see on this globe? Yes, Raghav?
The latitudes and the longitudes.
Okay, the latitudes and the longitudes. Anything else? What specifically does this blue color signify? Yes?
The oceans.
Oceans and water body seas. Okay. And what is this green and yellow color? What does it represent? Yes?
And the landmass.
The landmass. So you find basically that you have got the Earth, and it comprises of ocean in blue color and land masses. Ocean or water bodies and land masses, isn't it? Okay, now moving on to the next slide. Move on to the next slide. Yes, what do you see? Now what do you see? Yes, dear. Hill. Okay, and apart from the hill?
Mountains and greenery.
Mountains and greenery. So what do you call it in a broader term?
Landmass.
Landmass. So this is the landmass. Now, what special characteristic do you assign to this landmass? What kind of feature does it have? Landmass. Yes. Grass. Okay. Soil.
The mountains.
Mountains.
The deserts.
Okay. So you must have yes. Rocks. Okay. So this is the landmass, which comprises of grass and rocks, and there are different other physical features to be found on the landmass. As he said, mountains. What else? Any other physical feature? Yes. Trees. Okay, trees. Yes, definitely trees are an important part of landmass. What else? What are the other physical features that are to be found on the landmass? Physical. Yes. Ponds. Okay, so again a water body is also to be found. Yes. Plateaus. Yes, that is what I am asking. Plateaus, mountains, plains. Yes. So basically you find that the landmass is very solid. It's hard. Yes. So you have got the Earth, which consists of ocean and land masses. Now this landmass has got a particular characteristic of being very hard and solid, isn't it? Now moving on to the next slide. So do you, again a question, do you think that this landmass is a very important component of the Earth, very important part of the Earth?
Yes.
Okay. Now what is this? These are? Yes.
Lithosphere.
Do you find that this is a lithosphere? Yes, Ritvika.
The gaseous layer.
The gaseous layer. Okay, the gaseous layer. Okay, this is clouds. Okay, so just as from the Earth, you all stay on the Earth, you stay on the solid ground, and you have got what do you find above? Clouds and sky. Okay, so in between the Earth and the sky, what do you have? Layers of what? Layers of gases, which is called the atmosphere, isn't it? So the layers of gases that we have, that between the Earth, the solid Earth, and the sky is called the atmosphere. And do you think atmosphere is very important for us?
Yes.
Why so? Why, Vinayak? Sorry, Watson?
It supports the life because the atmosphere has oxygen.
The atmosphere has
The oxygen.
oxygen. Okay. And?
There are different gases needed for us to survive.
Okay. There are different gases needed for us to survive. What are the different gases? As he mentioned, one of them is oxygen, which is indispensable. What are the other gases that you know of?
I think I'm telling about the layer, the upper layer of the earth also protects us from the harmful UV rays of the sun.
Okay, the upper layers of the atmosphere also protects you from the harmful UV rays. Okay, what I just asked you a question, what is the atmosphere made up of? And one of them said that it has got oxygen. What else does it have? Yes.
The atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and oxygen.
Okay, nitrogen, oxygen. Any other gas that you know of? Yes? Carbon dioxide, isn't it? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Any other gas that you know of? Okay.
And in hydrogen.
Hydrogen? No. I don't think hydrogen, the earth is made up of, the atmosphere is made up of hydrogen. Okay, so we have, first of all, the first layer that we discussed was the land or the lithosphere. Okay. The second layer that we discussed was the air, the layer of air, which is called atmosphere. Is it a layer of the air? And the third, now we move on to the third, next slide. Yes, what do you find here? Basically, mainly. Yes, Trisha, mainly. What do you find here? Water. Okay. So, do you find water everywhere on the earth? No. Do you find water at most places on the earth? Yes. Okay. Do you find that? Do you think that water is a very essential component of the earth?
Yes.
Why do we call it as essential or indispensable? Why is it essential or indispensable? Yes, Sarth.
And because it constitutes to a liquid part of the blood known as plasma, it is very vital for our body because actually it is needed for our body to carry on all the processes in our body. And since we say that we have to save water because fresh water, although there is a lot of water available on the earth, but the quantity of fresh water is very less.
Okay.
Because 70
No, so basically I stick to the main question that I asked you. I asked you, is it very important for us? And you said yes, it is something which is indispensable. And can we exist without water? Can we exist without water? No.
cannot exist without water because it helps the soil to fertile, and in fertile soil we can grow crops that
Yes, so water also helps in irrigation and growing of crops, apart from being an indispensable thing for living beings, isn't it? For human beings or all living beings. We cannot hope to survive without water. We may survive for some few days, but we do need water in order to survive for a longer period of time. Yes.
in a nutshell, water supports biosphere.
Okay. So the third domain, now I use the word domain. So actually we are talking about the components of the earth. The other word for component would be domains. Any other word that you know for the word domain or component? Yes? No, I don't think so. So we are talking about the components of the earth, and the third important component that we discussed was water. The other name for water is? Do you know how it originated, this word? Yes.
I mean hydrosphere and hydro means hydrogen and which is present in water.
Okay. Hydrogen which is present in water. Definitely, it's an important component of water. So the word, all the water bodies are termed as the hydrosphere. And hydrosphere originated from the Greek word hydros, meaning water. So hydrosphere is the third important component of the earth. So the other word hydrosphere is the third important component of the earth, and the other word that I mentioned for the word component was domain. And still any other word that you know? Any other word for component or domain would be, have you heard of the word sphere?
Yes.
Okay, so major spheres of the earth, or have you heard of the word realm?
Yes.
Okay, so we have three important terms for the word domain. Okay, three important terms for the word domain. One is realm, the other is sphere, and still the other would be component. So these are the three important spheres of the earth, namely the land or the lithosphere, the atmosphere, and the hydrosphere, which is made of water. Okay, how much of the earth do you think is made up of water? Yes,
Ma'am, 2/3.
2/3. That would amount to how much percent? That would amount to how much percent? Let's ask someone from here. Yes, just now.
71.
71%. So if it's 71% water, then how much percent of land is there? Yes, last bench. 29%. So you have the earth composed of 79% of water and 21% of, sorry, 71% of water, yes, and 21% of land. 29% of land, sorry, 29% of land, yes. So these are the important components of the earth, major domains. Now, if you look at all these three domains, there is one element or one factor which is common in all these three domains, all these three spheres. What is that common factor? Yes, they all support life. Yes, very good. They all have life. So you have life on land, you have life in the atmosphere, and you have life in the hydrosphere. So please turn on to the next slide. So that sphere which is common to all the three spheres and which supports that common sphere which supports life and which is found in the atmosphere as well as the hydrosphere and lithosphere, this sphere is called the biosphere. Biosphere is the sphere of life. Biosphere is the sphere of life. So we have another very important component or sphere of the earth which is termed as the biosphere. Now biosphere, where the word, again this has got a Latin origin, and the word bios means life. So the sphere of life is termed as biosphere. It supports life. Okay, so these are the four important components of the earth, and this is what our beautiful and unique earth is made up of. Why do you think the earth is unique and different? Why? Okay, so many hands coming up. Yes, dear, why do you think the earth is unique? It supports life. So this is the only planet to be supporting life? Okay. Yes, from present research, this is what we conclude, that Earth is the only planet which supports life, because we haven't till now. Huh? No, yes, research is going on, but still we do not have absolute concrete proof that there's life on any other planet. So this is one thing which makes the Earth unique. Any other unique features of the Earth? Yes?
It has life supporting gases.
It has life supporting gases like?
Like oxygen.
Oxygen, yes. And? Yes.
It's neither hot nor cold.
It's not neither hot nor too cold, because the distance that it maintains from the sun helps it to maintain an optimum temperature which is helpful for sustaining life on earth. Yes, any other unique feature?
Yes, it has water.
It has water, yes, a very essential component and which we have already discussed about. So this is about the three realms of the earth. Now, okay, now moving on to this next slide. No, move on to the other slide. Yes. So, from the introduction that I gave you, I just want to test your knowledge on what have you learned today. So, the first question is, what are the three? Now, I rub on this matter that I have written on the board. The first question, what are the three domains of the earth? Who will answer? Okay, yes.
Lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere.
Okay, lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. So we can represent this fact even this way. Lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. And so they are what? Earth, major domains of the major domains of the earth. Okay, now the next question. What is the hard solid portion of the earth called? What is the hard solid portion of the earth called?
Lithosphere.
The hard solid portion of the earth is called the lithosphere, which is made up of solid rocks. Next question. What is the other name for water bodies? What is the other name? Yes, Arushi. Hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the name given to water bodies. Now moving on to the next question. What does the atmosphere consist of? What does the atmosphere? Yes. Gases. And can you name those gases? Nitrogen. Okay, in different proportions, isn't it? Yes. So the atmosphere consists of gases and different proportions. Why do you think Earth has more water than land? Yes.
Mainly because
Pardon?
it is mainly made up of water.
It is mainly made up of water. No, you can think about it and say why. It's a very, you need to come up with a logical answer to this question. Yes.
Because the earth is made up of 71% water and 29%.
That's the question. Why? You need to find out why. Why is it that nature has designed earth in such a way that there is more of water and less of land? Why? So, if you haven't been able to answer this question, I leave it as a hot question. Try to think about it. Try to get me an answer. Research on this topic and find out why the earth has more of water and less of land. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, children.